Hey yo, I think I have a major gripe with certain things on wrestling right now. For example, for me, um, I don't like the fact that right now
Tony Khan is
Mercedes
a better basketball player than LeBron James.
shut up. That the fact that Mercedes Monet was in ring with her feet out. I don't think that's necessary. That's gross. I don't like that. I don't like that. Why is Trick Williams rapping over a gospel song? That's stupid. Why is Sami Zayn talking Soul Sokoa? Dumb. Don't like it. Why the hell is WWID trying to monetize independent wrestling? Don't like that. Stupid as hell. Not a fan of that as well.
Wait,
Why
what is? What is?
WWID? We'll get into that. We'll get into that later on. I just don't like. I'm just giving my rundown of things on the leg. I also think that Charles Xavier is the villain in X Men '97, and I don't think we had a deep enough dive to have a conversation about it. I'm just bringing it back up to bring up old shit. I don't care how
Are
you feel
you?
about it.
What are you, Chief Keef tonight? Like,
Yep, I'm on. I'm
it's
on my
not
bullshit. I'm on
like
my high horse bullshit.
you
Okay,
always on a high horse.
shut your ass up. I'm not always on a high horse. I'm on that
You're
bullshit tonight. Because I'm right. You know I'm right. Charles Xavier is the
you're
villain in X Men '97. He's a
no
villain.
no
How? How? How?
no.
How?
I've
How?
heard that theory.
Mm-hmm. He's a villain.
Right, it's a theory.
He's the fucking
Nothing
villain.
far from it.
How?
Far
How?
far from
He
it.
went to go chase some. He went to go chase some. In the words of KG, he went to go chase some twat.
Take some
some inter
afternoon delight.
some international out
some
of this world cat.
intergalactic twat.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, intergalactic cat. Yes, 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 he did. But no, bro, it's
Intergalactical Pink Panther.
Exactly.
no.
That part.
He's the Martin Luther King, bro. He's the Martin Luther King. Magneto is the Malcolm X. Like
I
let's
like
just
that
be.
theory. I like that theory. But when you say that though, does that make Magneto a villain?
No,
No,
I never have thought of Magneto as a villain. Has he done some villainous things? Yes. Has has Professor X's goodwill, good natured thoughts backfired and caused havoc? Yeah. But no, neither one of them is the villain. Magneto's whole thing is this. Y'all don't want us? Fine. We don't want y'all. We could be over here. Y'all don't fuck with
Hmm.
us? We don't fuck with y'all. Y'all leave us alone? We'll leave y'all alone. Cause see, while y'all threatening us with guns, I could wave my hand and turn these guns against y'all. While y'all are villainizing us for being born different, something that we have no control over, okay, fine.
Hmm.
We can use these powers though on y'all if y'all want this smoke.
Mhm.
We legit
Hmm.
can. Look at where Magneto came from with the Holocaust. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He was a victim of that and found the ability to fight back.
Mhm.
We ain't gotta fuck with you humans. We can go to Genosha. Matter of fact, we can leave this earth and be up here. But y'all found a way to fuck with us still. The crab in the barrel
Hmm.
mentality, etc. Charles Xavier just wanted peace. Charles Xavier wanted peace. When you look at the breakdown of what he did and how he hid memories of certain stuff and certain people because he knew
Mhm.
if this person triggers that thought, it's going to be hard to stop them because the pain,
Hmm.
because the anger, because the hurt, the oppression, so on and so forth. So if I can suppress that thought, if I can take that memory from you or hide it, then yeah, world could be a better place. You could be a better person. You ain't got to deal with that hurt and that pain. You ain't got to go through all that. It happens. Every last one of us have stepped up to be the good guy in life and it bit us in the ass. Every last one of us can admit that.
Absolutely.
Then, then we get to the point where it's like, shit, if it ain't me and mine, I don't give a fuck. Hey, do what you do. So I think it's a fine line of anti-hero hero,
Mhm.
but definitely not a villain. Definitely not a villain.
Charles Xavier is literally having to watch from another planet his whole team being decimated by a plan that he could have fixed if he would just do this. He is getting intergalactic slowness. And the woman who said it,
Did you say he was getting intergalactic slow neck?
slow neck. So the neck is the part where they get confident and then all of a sudden they just that type of shit. But the point I'm making is the man is the villain. Magneto down there fighting, and he don't really need to fight. He's like, we don't really got to do this. Like, we don't have to do this, guys. I'm telling you right now, we don't have to do this. But at X-Men '97, and that description and depiction of the X-Men, Charles Xavier is the fucking villain. He could have prevented this because he's a telepath. Okay? He can read minds. You telling me he not looking at somebody? You telling me he not like, hey, that plan that you got, how long I got before I got to come back and fuck that plan up? You telling me he couldn't just do that? He's a villain, baby.
So you're saying he's a mind reader, not a fortune teller, bro.
I didn't say he was a fortune teller, but see,
I'd go as far to say they both anti-heroes. The thing with Professor X, he has the wherewithal, like you said. He could have easily said, "Yo, I'm gonna remove this traumatic experience. I'm a cloud their mind so far away from that, so it doesn't affect them, and they could just go on with their life." But he chooses not to go down that rabbit hole unless he absolutely positively has to. Much like we saw him do with Magneto on that. Was that the last episode? When he went into his mind and showed him everything. Yeah. But before we bring it all the way to wrestling and make that correlate though, that's where I wish we had power sometimes, because I loved that moment when Magneto said enough. And he went and he cut everything off. He said enough. I said, oh, this is my favorite. I said, yo, he might be my favorite character of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I had to really sit back and think about that. I was like, yo, Magneto is awesome.
That shit was deep.
I just need to know, is there Jesse Jackson in the show? Because, a lot of people say that he's the real villain because he was jealous of MLK and Malcolm X. But,
Who?
Jesse Jackson might be that. What's the governor name that they killed? They finally killed him off in X-Men '97. Senator Kelly.
Senator Kelly is fucking Jesse Jackson, son of a bitch. All right, KG.
That was Jesse Jackson.
just saying.
It's the ginger whiskey assassin, the other KG. Hashtag y'all gotta chill.
I just need to know when we're going to get that next single, Getting Tricky with it.
God damn it,
Oh,
KG.
Lord.
Don't. No. Hey, no.
Banger.
That shit come out next
After
week.
banger.
You know
After banger.
After banger.
You and fucking Logan keep doing this shit over. You know they listen to us. Every time we say something.
What did I? Well, Shane ain't showed himself yet. I mean, he's still gonna pop up, but
it's a slow burn.
Shane going to be one to reveal this whole secret dude telling Mox what to do. Tell him right now.
Logan, you're up next, man. You're up next. You can't do this shit.
It's Big Oos, Old Man Logan, acknowledge him.
Joe Chrissy is right. I gotta change that picture. I'm looking a little slimmer these days. Hey. But greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Hot Take Wrestling. I hope you all enjoyed last week's episode. I wasn't able to be present with that one, but the guys had the lovely, lovely, lovely Star Devereaux on the show. And I'm slight jealous, but I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, main event can, get something going and brewing. Wise Man too, because I saw you on Hot Take After Dark, sir. I need y'all to get her back on the show one time for the one time, just so Big Oos can, be in her presence.
Hold on.
So you said you're slimming down, which means is Final Countdown on your workout playlist?
It's not cut down. I'll play it. Chris, hold on. Chris is in the chat, and I'm asking this respectfully. Is there any way that we can get you and Gypsy Mac on the show? Is there any way we can do that? Any way possible. Any way possible. But, you know, just seeing if we can see how we can do that. Just
Can you add Star Devereaux to that mix?
that's already locked in. That's locked in. She's with us. She's with us, gang. She's with us. I just need Chrissy and Gypsy Mac on the same show. That's what I would like. That would make me smile. That would make my heart smile. Okay, Chip, Billy, it's your turn.
And now, your wise man, No Chill with Phil. Hashtag MM99.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Meyer Sr., a.k.a. Cat Knock, the great one, No Chill with Phil. Eminem, the minister of madness and mayhem, the voice of violence on the indie circuit, the two-time child support slayer of the great state of Illinois. Yes, you better believe it. And I haven't said this in a while. Mr. Medium Meat, 99. Because you can't go wrong when it's too medium.
He had a long streak pause of not using it.
Are you the child support? Are you the child support slayer because you made Lita have a miscarriage? You sick son of a gun.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
doing?
That's dark.
What are we doing? You got into the dark ages.
And normally I will be joined by No Chill with Phil Jr., the child support recipient. But yeah, damn, KG, that's fucked up, bro.
I know.
I just want to let you
When you
thought it was Kane the whole time.
When you stomp the wise man, yeah, pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, Jesus. When the wise man's like, damn, Jesus. Look, listen, I'm telling y'all right
KG,
now.
What's the M stand for? You got KGM. What's the M stand for?
My middle initial.
Miguel?
No.
It's gotta be
what's your middle name?
It's gotta be something exotic.
It's really not. It's Maurice.
I thought he was saying Maurice. Kenny MF and Garner. That's what I thought.
you look like a Maurice.
It is Maurice. I can't call you Maurice. Can we call you Maurice? No, call you KG no more. Call you Maurice. We call you Mo.
Let's go for it.
Call you Mo.
Look on the Hinge profile. Just go with Maurice.
Just go with Mo, bro. Just go. Yeah.
Go with Mo. Go with Mo.
Go with Mo, bro. I'm telling you that.
And when they be like, hey, so what's your name? Like, hey, baby, I'm Mo.
I'm Mo. First call me Maurice.
You look like a Maurice. You look like a Maurice type cat.
You like a Maurice. All right, listen. Let's get down to some nitty gritty. We got a lot to talk about. For the record, just so we all know, and for those of you in Hot Take and watching in Instagram land, watching on Twitch land, watching all over the YouTube lands, before Survivor Series, before that airs, we're gonna take a break, and we're not coming back till the Royal Rumble because we need a break, full on fucking break.
Why?
Because that's the end of November. We might as well just let December play out and then come back for Royal Rumble.
See that? I got a problem with that, bro. I got a problem.
Why? I'm with Wise Man, bro. We kind of been, we normally would have taken a break by now, and we haven't.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. Because other pods ain't taking a break.
We gotta do the mental recharge, brother.
No, bro. Recharge. Other pods ain't taking a break.
Wait, hold on. What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
This episode is brought to you.
You muted yourself. You just muted yourself. You just muted yourself. Yeah. See, look what you did. See, look at you.
You ain't even drunk yet. Damn.
Yeah, I can't unmute your mic because you chose to mute it. I can't even unmute you.
He can't unmute himself because he's
while he's getting it together. Hold on, wait. While he's getting it together.
Hold on. My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, this episode is brought to you in part by Jim Beam
and Basil Hayden.
Go ahead, Wise Man. Where yours at?
We might as well just drink this episode, man. Let's.
KG, 1783. Wise man, what you got? You got water? You got Ice Mountain? No, come on. I need you to go get a shot or something.
He no longer drinks unless it's hot take after dark.
Oh, is that where it go? Hey, that's where the sauce go. Hey, I ain't mad at it.
That's where the sauce goes.
I'm not mad at it. It works. Well, I'll take this one for you, brother. Salute.
Salud.
All right, look. KG, give us the weekend review you got. We're going to go over a lot of stuff, a lot of things. As a wrestling fan, I'm very disappointed, but not in the things that maybe I should be disappointed about. But I'll let you tell it. You ready?
And now, your week in review.
Some quick highlights. Apparently, Sami Zayn is the redheaded stepchild of the Bloodline. Literally and figuratively, Rhea Bloody Ripley. That was extreme. Last night, what is it?
Is she really hurt?
I think it's kayfabe.
I think it is too, but they might.
They might have sold it just right because they whoever the makeup artist is. Oh my God, you're phenomenal. Jesus,
that was the real Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
LA Knight apparently had, sports duel bet going on over under for that match. Time was 20 minutes, I guess. So he lost his damn mind. But finally, we're gonna get the US. Finally, we're gonna get the US championship on a premium live event. Because they had been missing for, like I said, for months. SummerSlam, I think, was the last time either one of that or the IC title was defended. I don't like the fact. Yeah, I want to say because Bash and Berlin, neither one was defended because LA Knight defended the night before against Ludwig Kaiser on SmackDown.
That's right.
But I don't think the IC or US title has been defended on either event since on the premium event. And I don't like the fact that they're making championships an afterthought to advance the Bloodline storyline. The same thing happened. Congrats to the Motor City Machine Guns, but at the same time, it's just like they're making it more about the Bloodline. So in that aspect, maybe we can get into that later. I don't like that aspect about the Bloodline storyline. It's one of the few things I don't like. They're making championships feel less important to advance that storyline. I do like that they're going to have all three brands represented for the women's Fatal 4-Way because you got Lash Legend and Takara Jackson, you got Damage Control, and you got Piper Niven and Chelsea Green challenging Jade and Bianca. So, like I said, Raw, SmackDown, NXT's all represented there. So that's good that they're incorporating that. We said they needed to do that a while ago. Bobby Lashley debuted tonight in AEW. We'll see where they go with that. Her business is all elite. I personally think before this one on the air, we were saying this whole thing where they're doing this hostile takeover with Moxley and the rest of the BCC. They honestly could have did that with Bobby Lashley, Sheldon, and MVP, and maybe throw in somebody else, and they're not doing anything with it. Not necessarily have to be an all black stable. It could have just been just somebody that needs to be utilized. Mm-hmm. That's still under contract with the company. Obviously, one person comes to mind is a black wrestler, Ricky Starks. So I don't know what his situation is. I will praise that man to the cows went home. I'm interested to see if they call Ethan Page up anytime soon. He's already lost. He lost the championship. He lost his rematch. It could have just been one of those things where they wanted Trick Williams to work with a veteran who was just overall complete talent, just on the mic and the ring and everything, just to get him a name to work with before he became the official face of the brand. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what they go with there. I'm excited about this Rollins and Bronson rematch up. We can get into the Crown Jewel predictions because this is a good build. Unlike Rhea, not Rhea.
It's a real good build.
Yeah, right. Because I thought he was out for the count when he curb stomped him on that car. So my man's good enough.
That was crazy. Man was like started again. It was crazy.
He was talking to the talk. Oh, Seth looking at the camera. Yeah, they forgot who I am. That's Bronson Reed throwing trash cans.
Shit. Talking cash shit, about to get his ass whooped.
Oh man. But I don't like the fact that they really haven't, even though I'm not looking forward to the match, it's just one of those things. If it's champion versus champion, they've done more to continue the Liv and Rhea storyline than they've done to build towards Liv and Nia Jax, in my opinion. I think they have done nothing to build towards that. Cody and Gunther, they actually have been doing what they can. I feel like there is
Mhm.
more focus on that. They're not really focused on anyone else. If you really think about it, he's even kind of let the KO thing slide. That's going to be interesting. I'm surprised they just didn't do a street fight with him and Randy Orton. They still could change the stipulation, but I don't want to leave AEW in the dark too much. We got new tag champions. Congrats to Private Party.
Long overdue.
You know what? Exactly. Especially where they were booking them, Logan. I mean, how many times can they pin them without winning the championships? How many they pin the Young Bucks like 3 or 4 times in either 6-man or non-title matches. So, but yeah, it's good to utilize some homegrown talent. We always say that like they feel that they are resorting always back to the Bullet Club or former WWE guys. It's time to build towards other talents, and hopefully this is a decent run for them. I don't really pay too much attention to Ring of Honor, so I don't know if there's any teams on the come up that could feud with them after they get past the Bucks. I'm hoping they don't just have some transitional run where this gets dropped to, BCC, because I could definitely see them doing something dumb like that. But then again, like you said, if they want to continue to build talent, we could get a situation where Daniel Garcia gets the TNT Championship off of Jungle Boy. So I think that would be smart to justify bringing him, not to justify bringing him back, but to reward him for saying, you know what, I want to kind of be one of those homegrown talent and stay loyal. And one other touching point I was going to make about AEW, I forgot. That's kind of slipped my mind about.
Is it about Adam Cole?
You know what it was? I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think MJF's the scumbag, right? How else could he get back to Adam Cole? Insert Britt Baker into the storyline. It's happening. Just it's not gonna happen to Full Gear though. That's my hot take.
All right.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think that now. Like he might just have to do that just to make it more of a thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like even having Britt Baker involved, to me is just like you don't gotta do all that. But yeah,
they don't. But at the same time, I mean, it's like the last time I don't see Adam Cole getting his get back right away type thing. Because if you think about it, he pulled the wool over MJF's eyes by revealing himself as the devil. And then MJF got his little payback, when Adam Cole wasn't cleared and he came back and returned at the pay-per-view. But I do think it makes more sense to have MJF go over too, because you can't have MJF lose 3 pay-per-views in a row. That's why I said that's why I didn't want Swerve feuding with Lashley. It made sense for Swerve to lose 3 pay-per-views in a row, which is probably happening. Lost it all in, lost it all out. But yeah, granted, it wasn't supposed to count towards his win-loss record because it was a lights-out match. But still, we're gonna remember him losing. And then he's more likely going to lose at Full Gear. And then same with MJF. He lost it all in. No, he won it all. My fault. I forgot he won, and then they left him laying to write him off. My fault.
It just doesn't make sense.
I wonder, will that is Keith Lee injured?
I'm not sure on his.
Yes.
Okay. Because
I was going to say, I wonder, do you have him enter this some kind of way to kind of help reignite
Swerve?
him and Swerve? Yeah,
you could, and it'll actually be one of those things where it makes sense.
Swerve in his glory would be awesome at this time. That'd be great.
Yeah, because there actually would have. Because Keith Lee is dope, period. But
you gotta. It depends on what Keith Lee you got, because remember he's got that heart condition. So now we got to figure out, is he?
He got a heart condition. What's wrong with his heart?
Because of COVID. So
he got COVID in his heart.
He got COVID. Like there is a thing that happens when you take the COVID shot that can affect your heart, and that's what happened to Luke Harper.
Keith Lee.
That happened.
That's what happened to Luke Harper too.
This happened to Brody Lee because of like the effect of the
vaccine wasn't available yet. I'm not questioning. I just thought it wasn't. I didn't know it was available then.
I do remember stuff like that happening to a lot of people. A lot of people had like these weird, side effects that happened as a result of the vaccines. But it depended on which one you took, though. I can't remember It was
It
one.
was. I think it was the
specifically.
Johnson and Johnson one because it was only 66% accurate.
You
Yeah,
know
it
what?
may have been that one.
You know
Man, they
what?
can't
The
catch a
Johnson-
break with these. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
The Johnson and Johnson vaccine was found at Diddy's house in some of them bottles of baby oil.
Oh
That's-
wow!
I was just gonna say Johnson and Johnson now getting no. They catching all these strays. They giving women cancer. They giving women cancer with baby powder. They still
Yeah.
recovering from that.
Yeah,
They can get the
a lot
vaccine
of
shot
them.
right.
Mhm.
They trying
So-
to make up for that deficit. That's why that baby oil is $7 now.
So he's got the heart inflammation, all this stuff. So they got to watch how he wrestles and watch how he competes. So it'll be great to have him back. Problem is how much can his heart take
right.
with how big he is and all that he has to do. You know what I mean? It's a
Mhm.
lot. Hi, mommy. So
Because I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Bobby if that was possible. Because you got to build a stable around Swerve now. If they're going to be a trio or if it's going to be a four man group with Hurt Business, because you had MVP give Ricochet the card. He also gave the card to Leo Rush after Shelton basically destroyed
They can't
him
hold you, big
a couple
man.
weeks ago. Yeah.
they can't hold
So
you, big
this-
man.
So
They can't
this
hold
is
you, big man.
legit- This is legit Hurt Business AEW. They're calling themselves a Hurt Business.
They
Hurt
said
Business.
apparently business is back. Was the last thing that MVP said. He said business.
I mean, but
I'm sorry, back in business.
sure, I guess.
I thought it was putting the play.
You're muted again.
How you keep muting yourself, bro?
It's the mic, brother. You got
This mic I'm using, so I'm trying to use this mic, and it's like reverting back between the MacBook, the mic, and my Bluetooth.
So like Apollo Crews in his accent.
Pretty much. OPC.
Go to your settings and your audio and stuff. And
I did that. Oops! I just got to be mindful of this plug. That's all.
It's all
Hey, who had a worse accent? Apollo Crews or Kofi?
I'm gonna say Kofi without a doubt.
The worst fucking accent I've ever heard in my fucking life.
What makes it worse though? They actually were trying to push Apollo Crews. Like Kofi, I don't think Kofi was really getting pushed like that when they first got rid of the accent.
I'm gonna say something that's fucked up, and I want you guys to understand when I say it. I don't mean it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I do.
Right.
I just fucking mean it. I think that Rhea Ripley getting beat up is a blessing in disguise because her facing Liv Morgan was we didn't care. We do not care about it at all.
Yeah, that ran its course at SummerSlam when it should have been the end of it in the first place because that was her rematch. So that should have been a signal for them to walk their separate ways. The problem is, as Logan keeps saying, and I keep co-signing, and I think we've all said, they need to combine the division into one. They don't have to appear like Rhea doesn't have to be, or Bianca or the top tier women don't have to be on both shows every week. It could be one week where they show up on both shows, but then maybe the next week they show up on one. So they should not be exclusive to one brand unless you're a champion.
I completely agree.
That's
we
the
saw
only
how
time.
that could work. We saw how that could work with Roman as both champions. You didn't see him on Raw
Hold
all
the
the
fuck
time.
up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Bro, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
I don't know who that is. I don't have a smoke alarm.
Bro,
going on.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute
It's
myself.
not. It's not one in this room, so I'm not sure how they picking it up.
Thank you, Chrissy. That's why I fucks with you, Chrissy. Thank you.
Go ahead, bro.
But I forgot what I was saying.
Talking about unifying, you saying how they
Oh yeah,
kind of showed Roman occasionally on Raw, but yeah.
yeah. That champion could be on whichever show. If they're a SmackDown star, let them be on Raw maybe once a month, twice a month. What?
Phil muted himself so no one can hear the smoke detector thing, and it's still going off. So he muted himself on purpose to show.
It took me off my square, man.
But
But
he can hear it. He can hear it.
He can still hear it?
So he muted himself, but like he reacts when he.
I don't. Now y'all got me looking around and shit.
Yeah, no, me and Phil were muted. I just muted mine too. Make sure.
Maybe it is me. I can't hear anything. No, I don't hear a sound going on. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they need to definitely. And while they have, I would probably go with Nia over Liv if they were going to do a double women champion right now. Just because it would make the most sense. She's in terms of the better champion. I would just go with her right now if they were going to do that. And you know that division, they keep teasing the mid card title. They could do the women's North American Championship and let it appear on all 3 shows.
Yeah.
You know, if they just want to just rock with that, and you know they won't have to worry about making another mid card title. But why would NXT have a women's mid card and the main roster not have a main card?
Right. Yeah, they need one world champion on the main roster. It's just, and it's nothing against. And I don't think we come off as the podcast that has to defend ourselves against the women's wrestlers. We always praise them as much as possible. The division is just not deep enough to have 2 world champions. That
not like it is in NXT.
No.
Shit.
Well, because speaking of that, yeah, absolutely. But the problem is they get lost in the sauce or lost in the shuffle when they get called up. I understand she's been injury prone at times, but Dakota Kai should have been a women's champion by now.
I do think what is what you said though. It's the injuries. I think
could
the
be
injuries
that.
are holding her back.
It's just she's one of their more complete wrestlers that hasn't been put in that position.
Yeah.
On the main roster, I know she challenged for it down in NXT.
Yeah.
But I noticed they are, ironically, maybe they are hacking our chats because now you see it looks like they're going to put Dom in a world title picture.
Yeah, he just won on Monday night, clean too.
That wasn't clean.
It wasn't clean.
I mean, it was a roll up pin, but it was clean. It was clean. It was clean for Dom. It was clean for Dom. He didn't even try to jump and kick out.
Triple H has 3 problems. He doesn't have enough heels to go against Cody. The women's division in NXT is far better and more superior than the women's division in WWE in terms of their main roster. And it's so deep now that even if Becky, Charlotte, Bayley come back, they might not sniff the championship for a while.
I wouldn't want them to, though.
Y'all bugging.
Because
I wouldn't want them to.
Julia, Stephanie Picard, nice. Roxanne Perez is fucking nice. Fallon Henley, nice. JC Jane been with Gigi Dolan for a while, and they've been nice. Jessica Nix is on her way. She's nice. Fucking Cora Jade has secretly been really good at wrestling, and no one told me, and she's nice.
Don't forget, it looked like Jordan Grace on her way too.
Yep. And I'll tell you this right now. I'm gonna say right in the camera. Jordan Grace in ring wise is Bayley, but a lot more stronger and a lot more athletic. Which basically means if you're doing just based off of who does the most work and who's one of the best out of the 4 horsewomen, it's Bayley or Charlotte. You can take your pick. It really doesn't matter who you pick. They're both good. But Jordan Grace is nice as fuck. The TNA horsewomen, when they had Jordan Grace, Deonna Purrazzo,
Taya Valkyrie, and
Tessa Blanchard. They were nice as fuck. They were nice. People were clamoring to have them clash and go at it or whatever. But Jordan Grace is not.
Where is Tessa Blanchard at now?
Doing something racist backstage again.
Oh, wow.
She's at AAA.
I was just going to say, she's in Mexico, right?
She's in Mexico with Lady Madarella. If you don't know who that is, Google it. Lady Madarella.
Joe, I'm glad you brought that up.
She ain't spitting on nobody no more, right?
No, she didn't. She's good.
I hope not. I'm glad you brought that up, though. This was a off the cuff. I wanted to ask you guys question with that problem you just mentioned about heel champion not having enough heels to go against the champion. we booking WrestleMania right now. You got Cody and you got Gunther. Is that enough for the Vegas WrestleMania? I personally don't think so.
I think that if you do, this is gonna sound fucked up. You could put Gunther against everybody, and that match gonna slap. And Gunther's shown that he's a good enough promo that he's gonna make that match slap. Cody is a good promo and a good wrestler, but he's so high profile now that you can't just give us anybody and we're going to clamor to see the main event.
And that's what I mean. Like when you talk about Vegas, and we've talked about it even in our community chat, we've talked about how the prices are and all that good stuff. Like, can you justify that with Cody and Gunther being your 1A, 1B main events for night 1, night 2 of WrestleMania 41?
I don't think so.
I'll be honest. I don't even think Gunther's going to take it into WrestleMania. I think he's going to probably lose it to Punk.
I don't think
he's going into Mania with it.
I don't think so, because how do you get to Punk and Rollins? I don't think Punk and Rollins is just going to be a Royal Rumble. They still got to get there, and I think that's WrestleMania for the world title.
Does it need a championship, though?
Punk and Rollins?
I didn't need one, but I don't think Punk came back. And I don't think it's necessarily his ego, but you got to know who's still your moneymaker.
Yeah,
he's got to be one of their moneymakers. And do you not want one of your moneymakers in a world title match? I would kind of go. I'm kind of seeing where Phil goes. I said that same thing. It's just that we still haven't gotten to Rollins and Punk yet. Had they already did that match, and they still could do it at the Rumble. I mean, we saw Rock and Punk at Rumble, so we can't say they're above doing a non-title match at the Rumble. It's so rare that they do a high-profile non-title match at the Rumble. I don't know. Unless I top of my head, I can't remember because Punk and Rock was for the championship.
Yeah, it'll be Cody versus The Rock at Mania. It'll be Gunther versus whomever at Mania. But yeah, the build-up. I mean, they got to do something epic. Gunther is one of them people. You put him in the ring with a broomstick, it's gonna be a 5-star match. Like he's at that. He's at that.
Absolutely.
Cody is Mr. Untouchable right now. He's the John Cena. He's the John Cena. So Cody, I don't want to see Cody just defending against anyone because that's gonna piss me off. I don't want to see Cody versus R-Truth at WrestleMania. That's gonna upset me. It'll be funny as hell. Do
you want to see Cody versus Ron Killings at WrestleMania?
No, God damn it, no! Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm being funny here, but this is.
But you say this stuff and they hear you like we might be able
to. No, because truthfully,
the difference between R-Truth and Ron Killings. It's a difference.
That's why I said that. But before you go, KG, the reason this is what I think is going to happen with John Cena because he still hasn't appeared yet. I think that's by design because they're saving all of those appearances for the lead up to WrestleMania. Yeah. I think you're going to get career versus title Gunther versus John Cena.
Kind of stole my idea. Except for I was going to say probably Cody. Maybe we finally get a heel John Cena.
I don't mind any of that. And the reason why is because John's done so much for the business that I'm okay with it. But at the same time, it's like you're overcharging right now. You're going to lower prices once you see where the numbers go because people are still buying tickets.
I doubt it.
They're not going to lower them prices, bro. It's selling out. Like that's why I said you have to give, and then by it being Vegas, you got to give them. And you may end up like Wiseman just said. I've been saying Rock versus Cody for the longest. Like people thought that was crazy when I said it was going to be the Samoan Werewolf versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But you have to have those. And even though these are glorified part-timers at the end of the day, it don't get no bigger than Rock and Cena right now when it comes to WWE.
I agree.
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
But you look, and I'm sorry to cut y'all off. First of all, we talking about Vegas. This Vegas, this big money. This Vegas, the apex, this Vegas.
Which we will be at.
So hear me out. They not just gonna have any old thing at Vegas to just make themselves look whatever. No. This is the World Series of wrestling. This is big. They're pulling out all the stops. First and foremost. When
Agreed.
you look at the role that WWE has been on since, when did Punk return? When did CM Punk return?
Almost a year ago.
Look at the numbers that they have done since Punk has returned.
Mm-hmm.
Selling out shows. And they've been even putting the stats on the show. Selling out shows, this, that, and the other. Blah, 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 blah. Ain't no way in hell they're lowering ticket prices because you know what? They're selling like hotcakes. It's damn near sold out now.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, one ticket is only for one show. If it's a 2-day event.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So just imagine people that bought tickets for both days.
Somebody
And
said
trust and
that.
know- Say what?
Somebody said that Rock isn't going to be at WrestleMania. Is that true?
Yeah, they already said that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't think. Well,
I think
Not
that's
saying-
trying to throw him off the scent.
I can see Rock and Cody. I'm not going to debate that. I don't see Jacob and Roman though. Not yet, because you got to get the Roman and Solo still. There's no way you do this hostile takeover and they don't do Roman versus Solo if it's not Rock versus Roman, because they still haven't officially said that. I mean, I don't know. Rock has multiple options. I'm impressed by Jacob Fatu. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but you can't skip over Solo. He has to be the person Roman faces at Mania. That's not gonna be Royal Rumble. That can't be, because like I said,
Well, if you got the handicap match, because they said that was on Roman's story, it was the original OG bloodline, Roman and the Usos versus Solo and Tama and what's the other guy? Tangaloa.
yeah.
So if that's happening at Crown, now, is it Crown Jewel? Yeah, if that's happening at Crown Jewel, then we can definitely end up with a Solo versus Roman, maybe the next pay-per-view, and then
'cause
following that,
I
you
say-
can have, because you still definitely have to get
No,
to
but
Roman
I'm saying-
versus Rock.
I'm saying Sammy's gonna get added for War Games, because War Games is after that. So I'm saying it's gonna be the OG bloodline versus the new bloodline. I'm just that only leaves the Rumble, and I'm not saying that's not. I just don't know how many non-title, because you don't get that many matches period at the Rumble outside of the two Rumble. You only get like 2 or 3 other matches. You're not gonna leave. Both of the championships going to be defended. So Cody needs an opponent, and Gunther needs an opponent, and then one of the women's champions needs an opponent. So I don't think they're going to culminate Roman and Solo in a singles match on SmackDown, unless they do it at. But that's what I'm saying. You can't. I just don't think, logically, that makes sense to do it at Elimination Chamber either. He's leading this hostile takeover. They are falling.
So help me out here. All right, so it's
Mhm.
Rumble. And then after Rumble, it's what?
This is either Elimination Chamber. No, Elimination Chamber more than likely. I think there might be 2 in between, because was it 2 in between this time?
Yeah, it was.
That leads up
Yeah.
to Mania.
So it's Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
Elimination Chamber, probably some off-brand.
Fast Lane or something. I don't know. They don't even do Fast
Well, see,
Lane.
They didn't do Fastlane last year. We just went.
That's
we
what I
went a
said. They
month
just
without
did right. They
pay-per-view.
just did.
Because
That's what I thought. They just did a chamber in Australia, right? And that was it.
Right.
Mhm.
We're getting at the 3rd week of April.
And the reason why I was asking that timeline, because for that time length, the champ don't typically defend the title until Mania. Because then they build that up. Okay, winner of the Royal Rumble. They typically say the next night on Raw who they're gonna face, Raw or SmackDown, the next episode. Then the one Elimination Chamber determines the challenger for the other one.
Right.
And it'll be like Fastlane, yeah. So the champ don't normally defend that title during that time.
Mhm.
One, because they don't want injuries, and 2, because
Yeah.
everybody's right there. I think that they do Crown Jewel. It's gonna be a handicap match with the OG Bloodline, and then Bloodline 2.0. Sammy will come out because that is in Saudi, where Sammy's a big deal now. So Sammy will come out. He'll save them. They'll either win that match or lose that match. There'll be a whole complication, 2 weeks of Sammy going back and forth. We're going to join the Bloodline. Then right before Survivor Series, OG Bloodline versus new bloodline, OG bloodline wins, and then something complicated in December that'll happen, and they'll go from there. So, yeah.
Santa Claus will steal the Ulafala from Rome.
Right, because they have to have a match just for the Ulafala, and that's probably
Well,
going to end up being the next one after Crown Jewel.
Well, that's what I was getting at. That's what I'm saying. I can't see that not being WrestleMania. They've been dragging the storyline out. I'm not saying it's impossible. We saw Eddie Guerrero win the championship pay-per-view before WrestleMania 20. So there's not to say it's out of the realm of possibility. But I think that had something more so to do with Vince didn't want a situation where Brock was pretty much done at that point 20 years ago. So maybe that's why he didn't even want to do that at WrestleMania, because that don't even sound right. Eddie Guerrero won the WWE Championship, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So I don't even think that was meant to happen. I just cannot see them not doing Roman and Solo based on the fact that Solo is the new leader. Jacob, he's going to get his time. They might have to wait till SummerSlam, though. That's definitely going to be
hold up, KG. Say that again now with Eddie Guerrero.
He won the WWE Championship, the pay-per-view at No Way Out, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania 20. I think that wasn't even meant to happen. That was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 20, but I think Brock was already saying, like, I'm done. And Vince probably didn't want to wait that to WrestleMania 20 because you know how many situations they've had in the past where guys are supposed to drop championships and then they started politicking and then things got messy backstage. I was just saying.
But wait, that was
No Way Out when Eddie won that championship.
But what WrestleMania was it when both him and Chris both won the titles?
WrestleMania 20. Eddie was defending against Kurt Angle that night. He walked in as champion. Chris Benoit was a challenger in that triple threat against Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, wait. Okay. Damn.
All right, so I just looked at the live events, and it looks like going into 2025, this list we got Crown Jewel November 2nd, Survivor Series November 30th, Saturday Night Main Event, that's December 14th. We're not going to get another pay-per-view until Royal Rumble, January 27th. Then we got February 24th, Elimination. Well, no, that was Elimination Chamber 2024. So, they don't have... Yeah, the next three things we got is Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, and Main Event. Now, you could do Roman versus Solo there, since they're trying to make Main Event a big deal again. That would be like a must-see match.
I kind of see that, but that's also close to the holidays. They don't know how they want to do something. They probably don't want to do nothing too. They probably just want something. You'll probably get some type of 10-man all-star match or something. I don't know if they're going to really advance the storyline. I don't know. This is just WWE. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the only way I think we get to Jacob and Roman is if like they all turn on Solo, as we said they could. Like, you know, we can compare them to not Mufasa. We compare them to Scar and the Hyenas. So if the Hyenas turn on Solo, you could get Jacob and Roman, but that's just a disservice to Solo because he's kind of been carrying this storyline.
Hey,
to not give him a premiere match at WrestleMania is kind of screwing Solo. That's my whole thing. I think Jacob will definitely be getting pushed by the summer, though. I could definitely see him in the main event by the summer of next year.
There's got to come
the Ulafala match may be a triple threat match. I don't see Jacob sitting by the wayside.
I didn't say he's sitting by the wayside. I think he's going. I think Orton's going to put him over at WrestleMania.
But we're forgetting about one factor. Main event Jey Uso. I said something on TikTok a long time ago. I know people want to see Roman versus Jacob Fatu, and that's like the must-see match. But crash out Jey Uso and crash out Jacob Fatu is the better wrestling match, period. And because of the way that you've set up Jey Uso, you've set him up to where now he don't want to be tag team fucking champion no more. He want to be a fucking singles competitor. So KG's right. Right.
Yeah,
KG's
I like the setup that he did on Monday Night Raw where he was like, we ain't no errand boys, we grown men. I
Right.
like the setup.
I
I
like
bet
that.
you they know me now. I bet
Right.
you they know who Jimmy and who's Jay. I
KG,
like
right?
that.
KG's right. They got to figure this. This is my thing, bro. They got to figure this shit out because now it's not like where fucking Roman and Thanos and these other three guys are minions. It's the fucking Avengers now. We all can fucking kick ass. It's not just gonna be one person that's just gonna be able to do the bidding. We all got to work together as a team because we're all fucking really good now. And at some point, you have to figure out where you're going with this fucking story. There's rumors Paul Heyman's going to turn and he's going to go with Solo and be with the Savagery. So now, what are you going to do with Roman without the Wise Man or whatever, which is fucking weird. I don't like that. And then what are you going to do with the fucking Gorillas of Destiny? Because at some point, they want to stay a tag team. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa don't want to be separate. They want to be together in the first place. But Jimmy and Jay, they run their course. They're like 11, 12-time tag team champions. They want solo shit now. Sammy still won championship, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure this shit out.
I think WrestleMania 41 though, that's probably going to be the culmination of they last possible tag team run for a bit. I think so, because look at the teams that they're bringing into the tag division. They just brought the Motor City Machine Guns.
And
I
I
said
think
it right.
that was a waste. I felt like that was a wasted signing.
I agree.
They just brought them back. I could see them playing the hits one last time, and you go from there. But Jimmy hasn't proven himself just yet as a solo superstar. You know, Jay is there. Jay has been over. Jay's been over since his championship match. Like, even if he was just going to be a transitional champ, like, I know the importance of Roman keeping it that whole time. But if they would have went the Triple H route, where Triple H would lose it for a pay-per-view and then get it right back the following pay-per-view, if they would have did that with Roman, with Jay, I'd have been perfectly fine with that. Just because of the momentum he had going into that match.
Jay been over since that super kick to Jimmy. Like, that's how. And then when he started doing the yeet shit and everything else, now he's hella over.
No,
yeah.
Jay went over when he said when he quit and Cody brought him back.
Yeah. Jay's been over. That's what, like, going from
He been over for a minute.
Going from that back to being attacked, hell no. And I the Motor City Machine Guns signing was a waste of signing, unless you're going to do a handshake thing with TNA, where you're going to defend the tag team titles at TNA as well. Then I get it. But you have to start doing, like, there has to start being a change now in the scenery and the landscape, because now everything's becoming so predictable that it's too hard to just be like, you got too much talent now.
And don't go ahead, KG. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
And for me, putting the belt on them so damn quick, their second appearance, I felt like that was a slap in the face.
I agree.
It was.
I felt like that was a slap in the face. Don't get me wrong. Okay, they beat DIY. Okay. But damn, like, so now what do you do with them?
Yeah. And I see what y'all kind of saying though about the Usos. What else could they do as a tag team too? Because they were the first tag team to main event of WrestleMania. Well, a legit tag team. I mean, Hogan and whatchamacallit was WrestleMania 1, but I'm talking about like for the tag titles where it's a legit tag team feud type thing.
Yeah, they've done it all. They've done everything that they could do as far as a tag team.
Only reason they might fall back into that is because they're in the process of splitting up New Day. So, and the tag titles have just been in up Shit's Creek. I mean, Judgment Day.
Since they've been on New.
Yeah.
Because
since they've been up Awesome Truth too, they're at least featured on TV every week. They're not even doing nothing with Judgment Day.
Because it's simple and plain, bro. It's not a hard thing to give talented tag teams 15 minutes to 20 minutes to wrestle. You've given us Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser now 3 times.
How many times? Yeah.
We don't need that, bro. You got 2 hours to fix it. Just make it work. I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
Those was bangers, though. Those was bangers.
They were.
Because Sheamus is in his bag, and he's on his way out. So every match for Sheamus is going to be a banger. But if you really want to make sense of it all, stop giving me 2.5-hour pay-per-views and give me the 3.5 so these other people can compete. Stop being weird, Trips. Stop trying to take the whole.
Yeah, no, he's dropping the ball with that.
He's being weird. Like, don't get me wrong. You gave these guys new titles that look better. Fine. But stop fucking being weird and creating these 2 hour and 50-minute ass pay-per-views with 2 hours worth of pre-show and calling it a fucking pay-per-view. That's fucking mind-boggling. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah, because the tag titles haven't been defended since WrestleMania 40 on any of these events.
If I watch AEW, I'm gonna get the wrestling that I desired to have in the first place, which means every fucking belt's gonna be defended. Every fucking storyline is gonna be told.
All 28 belts.
Right. There's no
all 28. You getting 8 hours of wrestling now. I love wrestling, but do I want to sit and watch one show for 8 hours?
Right.
No, you gotta get rid of some of
Now,
those
Joe,
championships.
go back to the comment Mel had up about the YSX.
They just kidnapped the Miz, which is my point exactly, because you keep making these pay-per-views 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Hold on, when did they kidnap the Miz?
They didn't kidnap the Miz.
They did kidnap the Miz on Raw.
On Raw?
Raw's only 2 hours, bro.
That must have happened. No, this is an exclusive. I watched Raw. That was an exclusive.
That was it after Raw, because I saw Karrion Kross told Miz like, "Yo, go Dallas."
Yeah, they didn't show him on camera getting kidnapped.
So in case you guys didn't know, the Miz is kidnapped. Austin Creed. Sorry. The guy that was banging Paige. Nope. Wrong again. David Woods and Kofi Kingston were having a discussion about the tag match. Miz was going into a bus. Bo Dallas grabs the Miz, takes him onto the tour bus.
Oh, they showed in the background. Okay, that makes more sense. Got it. Okay, back to the Usos real quick.
They still not doing shit with him. Like, bro,
because what can you do? What can you do with a man that will not allow you to be in a space to tell your story because he wants to give us 20-minute matches with people that he trusts versus actually giving somebody a chance? He would rather give you a 20-minute match with Sheamus because Sheamus is going to give him a 20-minute match. He'd rather use Pete Dunne for illogical reasons on both shows when you can honestly just keep him at NXT and let him cook and just let him be who he is. You made new tag team belts that are not being used. The Judgment Day have defended their title, what, once or twice?
Once.
Finn fucking Balor is
Why have the Judgment Day disbanded? Like, there's no need. It's a clear distinction in Judgment Day right now. Dominic and Liv need to just detract. Dominic, Liv, and Big Mommy can be their own faction. Like, just get rid of the damn weight. I'm tired of Finn Balor being a tag team champion. He is so much more than that.
Yeah.
They not doing shit with Carlito.
If you think about it,
he's just there.
Who, by the way, you just have WWE ID. You grab Carlito and say, "Hey, bro, what we gotta do to get to some of these Puerto Rican promotions, or these AAA promotions, or these CMLL promotions, bro? What do we got to do? Help us. What are you doing?"
There's been two different ones.
Is it me? But like, I just want to slap the shit out of JD McDonough. Like,
no, it's not you.
His face. I just want to. Y'all remember what was that movie, Head of State, with Bernie Mac? Remember when Bernie Mac got off the train and remember he was just slapping the shit out of people? Every time I see JD, I just want to slap the shit out of him.
You remember Step Brothers? He's like, "I don't know what it is, but you gotta punch my face. I don't know what it is about your face. I don't like it, but I want to punch it." It's just
like, yeah.
KG, what you was about to say?
I was gonna say, outside of that stretch of those two matches with Seth, Finn's basically been a tag team for the last year and a half.
Which is crazy.
If you think about it, it's just been two different tag team partners, but he's kind of been in the tag team title scene for about a year and a half. Because when they lost it to Cody and Jay, then they got it back, but then they kept it for a while. So because they lost it, I forgot when they lost it to Cody and Jay. But I mean, in between that time, he was feuding with Seth for that one little cup of coffee. 2 pay-per-views, but still, right? I think it's 2 pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
I don't know.
I have a question. How far is the reach of WWE ID? Is WWE ID to the reach where it's going to be international? Or is WWE ID just messing with the schools that certain WWE wrestlers have? Like, for example, Cody's Nightmare Academy is a part of WWE ID. Seth's Wrestling School is a part of WWID. I believe.
Booker T's should be a part of that too, right?
Reality Wrestling as well. Baron Corbin's school is there as well.
Baron Corbin has a school?
Yes.
Like an educational
Why?
school or
Like
wrestling
for
school?
what?
Baron Corbin. Now listen.
A boxing school? He can do boxing.
No, wait, hold on, wait. Now, when I say this, I want you to understand when I say this, I know what I'm saying. If you look at all of Baron Corbin's, all of his in-ring work, he's safe. Not bad. Not terrible. He knows what he's doing for the most part, from what he's learned. I'm not saying that's the school you should go to.
I was just gonna say, as if I'm an aspiring wrestler, I can't see myself going and saying, "Yeah, Baron Corbin school. That's the school."
I just feel like
I can't see that.
Look,
Joe, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you go to Heated Roundtable Talk?
Sure. Because we got a bunch of Heated Roundtable Talk, actually.
Ooh, the round table's getting heated. Heated roundtable.
Why the fuck is Trick Williams ruining classic songs, bro? Like, bro.
There will be no Trent Willie slam.
No, let him finish. Let him finish, bro.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate the creativity, but bro, you suck, bro. Like, you suck. You're not a good rapper. You're not a good wrestler. You're not original.
Let him finish.
You just got dreadlocks, bro.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Bro,
Let him finish.
he's a
Let him finish.
legit. He's a Booker T carbon copy, bro.
Let him finish.
It's
I
like,
do you
what
one
are
better
we
once you
doing?
finish.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Let him finish.
We call him a Booker T carbon copy, but what he really is, and I said this in our group chat the other day, he's Diesel 2.0. He's just Diesel with dreads. That's it.
No.
That's all.
That's
No.
not better.
Yes,
That's not
No.
better. You're not making the point better.
because with all due respect, I actually like that they're propelling Trick and they're pushing the African American athlete. I get it. Plus, it's the lineage is what he came from, playing football, whatever. So that's really why they're pushing him. I feel, but the guy, he's Diesel 2.0 to me. Like Diesel, think about when HBK and Diesel were together and Diesel detracted from HBK. Diesel had this wave of momentum. All of the fans was like, yeah, lead Shawn Michaels, blah, blah, blah. And he went on to become this mega star. And I couldn't tell you, and I'm a Kevin Nash fan. I made sure I ran and grabbed the big sexy WWE Elite figure that came with the NWO red spray paint on the title. I ran to grab that Joker. But I can't tell you outside of his WrestleMania match with Undertaker, a match that I think is a classic.
Kevin Nash?
Yes.
Him and Shawn Michaels.
I want to say him and Shawn. I think it's SummerSlam or something. I can't remember which pay-per-view.
Don't get me
I think
wrong.
him and Brett had some good match.
Yeah.
But they're not. Were they classics or were they? Well, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels, those people, yeah, he can. Shawn Michaels, just like y'all said, you can get a broom in the ring.
Yeah, same with Brett. But you talking about outside of that? But were you really thinking that? Like, I never looked at Diesel to like. I'm sorry, I never really expected like a classic match with him. Though some guys are just kind of. They are not.
You never thought Diesel was capable of a classic match.
No, I'm saying he wasn't capable, but I'm not looking to him for it type thing. There's not too many big men in wrestling.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Prime Vader.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. I was say outside of like Prime Vader, Scott Hall, ain't too many like big men I was really looking to. Taker is in between, but a lot of dudes wasn't really. So Luke Harper was something else. I'll just leave it at that. One too many Luke Harpers out there.
Hold up. when we looked at big athletes, especially in Kevin Nash's era, they didn't need to do shit but be big. That was it. That was it. That was it. So to be like, Kevin Nash, he's a big man. He's a big man. He does what big man does, right?
Mhm.
Trick Williams is not that. He's not that. Okay. KG brought up a point, right? When we looked at certain big men, when he said Undertaker was kind of in between, you know what made Undertaker kind of in between was when he went and walked the top rope and did some shit like that. Big man wasn't doing that.
Soup bones.
Vader, his speed. Vader was a motherfucker. Vader was a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
definitely.
But we wasn't looking
Definitely.
like, oh man, whatever. We really just the past couple years started getting these amazing athletic big men like a Keith Lee, like a Samoa Joe. What's the little buddy from the Raiders, the Viking Raiders now, this, that, and the other? Yeah, but we talking about big men. Trick Williams is not that. He's not that. Psycho Sid was another one. Trick Williams ain't that, bro. And he has terrible rap skills.
Nah, the rap, yeah, the raps can definitely go. I don't care for the raps, but that comes with new age wrestling, I guess. But Trick Williams, he's Diesel to me. He's 2.0 Diesel. Look at the whole presentation, how he was introduced to us, as being Carmelo's main man, whatever. He went through the Carmelo thing. Carmelo just ain't being booked like Shawn Michaels, because if that was the case, he'd be a champion by now. But that's basically the archetype they gave Carmelo.
I'm going to
So,
say
You're
this.
saying when you
you know what I'm saying? Visually, that's why I compare him as such. I can't necessarily compare him to Booker T, because Booker T is way more athletic and fluid in the ring versus Trick, he does, like Joe say, the big knee thing. He doesn't even do that fluidly.
you said fluid.
I'm going to say this in the best way I can possibly say it. Trick Williams is an African American male that white women find attractive. He is fetishized by white people.
Did you say fantasized or fetishized?
Fetishized.
Fetishized.
Yes.
Mm.
Which basically means they fetishize, which basically means they think that he would be what mommy and daddy would not like. He is a terrible musician. He's a terrible rapper. A terrible.
So wait,
musician.
he would be the only black dude at a club.
Yes, he is a token. He is a cool ass token.
So
Cool ass urban lingo. Because that is what Caucasian people view as urban lingo. His name, for example, Trick Williams. Who is naming their child Trick? Anybody? No?
Of
Williams.
course, that's not his real name, bro.
But still. But like Carmelo Hayes was a thing. I get it. But now you're saying Trick Williams. Who should we copy off? Or how should we get Trick Williams over? By giving him one of the coldest theme songs in the history of known to man. And who would help that black?
Put up the comment, King.
Because I'm right. You're mad. Like, I love you, King Cayman. You're my brother, but I'm right. I'm right. Because you put him and Carmelo Hayes around a barrel with fire in it, like they're in New Jack City, and all of it. Ooh, white people like that's so hard. I like that. Period. And Trick Williams is from Philadelphia. He's not from the South. So why is he talking with the St. Lunatics accent? Someone help me. Let's talk about it, as he like to say it. What are we doing right now?
That's him in his character, sir. His character don't have to be from Philly.
Hold on. If he is speaking a Southern slang and is from Philadelphia and not saying John, son, or any of that nature, what the fuck are we doing right now? We're not even committing to the fucking character. Undertaker was a dead person and was dead. Okay, he was dead on the inside, and he acted like a dead person. Bret Hart's from Canada, Canadian pride, very stale, straight to the point. Okay, Stone Cold he's not even from Texas.
You're comparing him to golden, ruthless. A golden attitude era characters.
Okay.
These characters today, they don't hold them to the same regard. They don't hold these wrestlers to the same regard in terms of their character.
Hold on 1 second. Dominic Mysterio from California is still committing to his Latina roots. Rhea fucking Ripley from Australia is still committing to their Australian roots. Carmelo Hayes from Boston, Massachusetts.
Wait,
Still
so
act like he's
okay,
Boston.
how's Rhea committed to the Australian roots being in the golf? Are you saying is golf's only in Australia?
No.
Because golf's everywhere.
She's not masking her accent. She's not masking how she talks. She's not masking who she is. Trick Williams is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
He might be from the good side of Philly.
Logan, stop, bro.
He said he went to
I'm
Lower
serious.
Lower Marion.
As somebody who's been to Philly, there's a good side and there's a bad side. There's a side of Philly that looks like The Wire, and then there's a side of Philly that looks like, you know what I'm saying, Oak Park.
So show me a time. Show me a time someone from Philly talks with a Southern drawl.
A time, let's see. These rappers are everybody's using everybody's slang now, bro. This is what I'm getting at. Like, so if he does a song in the Lunatics, Nelly is the influence. He even put the Band-Aid there. Like, yeah, he's gonna borrow from that type of language.
Bro.
How? Why are we defending? You can listen, bro.
I'm not because I need to get to the crux of this with you, because you still have not just owned up to it. Oos. We say oos. We ain't no damn Samoans.
I know, but we're not on TV, Logan. We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. But if we were on TV, you think we wouldn't say oos on TV?
Listen. The New Day says oos too. They say oos. They say oos.
Hold on.
The Usos too, bro.
I get what both of y'all are saying. And both of y'all are right in your own perspectives. You guys are.
He's not right. Stop telling him that.
I am. Look, when you admit that you ain't liking Trick Willie because he took your nickname, we can progress here. You still have not. Phil, I'm telling you, he been known ever since I've been knowing Joe. He been going by Joe Willie, and all of a sudden, it's been going away the last 2 years, especially because we got somebody called Trick Willie, and he ain't been able to use that because of Trick Willie.
That has nothing to do with. I hate y'all.
See, now I don't get nothing to do with it. Now he just don't want to admit it,
bro. Because listen, bro. Okay,
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
This is the last time I'm gonna say it. NXT is a developmental brand, like you said, but they had champions without the same actual wrestling experience that have still been able to draw from a character without having to do the extra shenanigan bullshit. Don't get me wrong. Is Braun Breaker a fucking charisma magnet? No, he's not. And that's okay because Braun Breaker knows who he is. He's a badass, and that's who he is.
But he didn't figure that out until he got to the main roster.
Trick Williams has literally done everything under the sun to prove he's blacker than everybody else. He makes rap songs over cover beats. He's dating Lash Legend and calling her bae and doing all this other stuff. He's coming out in eccentric drug dealer outfits that just show his muscles and show how black he is in the first place. He's dressing up like Booker T. He's doing Booker T's moves. There is nothing original about Trick Williams, which is why I don't like him. It has nothing to do with anything else but that. You cannot show me one thing. Trick Williams was trying to box people when he first got to NXT.
We see how that went. But Joe, just to move the needle a little bit here, right? You said there was nobody we wanted to see Trick Williams face.
There's no one we want to see Trick Williams face.
And that's false, because who don't want to see Obafemi and Trick Williams?
I want to see it so Trick Williams gets ass whooped. It's not the same thing.
You still want to see it.
I also want to see AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay because I think that's an amazing match and that'll go hard. I also want to see Carmelo Hayes versus AJ Styles again because I don't think we got a fair shot at that because that match was actually going hard in the first place. I want to see a lot of great matches because I want to see the match happen. I want to see Trick Williams get his ass kicked because I don't believe in Trick Williams. There's a vast difference.
Hey, you talking to somebody who thought Ethan Page was going to win his rematch. So I'm not here, you know what I'm saying, to just be all in on Trick Williams. I just feel like you're being super duper critical of Trick Willie and you don't have the same type of smoke when it comes to the land of make-believe over there with TK and what he's doing.
We're not doing this.
We're totally doing this. This is the heated roundtable, is it not?
Bobby Lashley walked out like steroid Morpheus tonight and looked like he couldn't do the Hurt Lock because his shirt was too tight.
Because it probably was.
Private Party finally won a tag team championship after God knows how long in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the night,
they haven't won one. This is
their first one.
This is their first one.
They were day
Their
winners
first
with
one.
AEW.
And they've been a top 3, top 5 tag team for the time they've been there. The stupid NWO thing being led by John Moxley, because if you say it's something else, it's not. It's a takeover NWO. It's Retribution with it's John Moxley. It's dumb. They hit a hammer over Brandon Cutler's hand. That's stupid. It's dumb. What does that even do? Why are the Young Bucks trying to work from home when they hear John Moxley is coming? Okay, what kind of stuff is that? I am critical of them. The problem is that people keep shoving Trick Williams down my throat. Pause. Gross. Ew. No Diddy. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for this stupid ass takeover. But you know what I can blame on you? The fact that you said AEW might need a McMahon in it. And what happened months later? A goddamn McMahon popped up, and now we got this stupid ass takeover. Okay?
I didn't say might need a McMahon. I said that AEW is going to be owned by a McMahon.
And you know
and I still stand by that because it's going to happen.
No, because you're manifesting it. You don't even realize.
I'm not manifesting anything. How is little old me
manifesting it, bro?
How is little old me manifesting?
The meeting has already happened. The meeting of the minds.
Because the writing is on the wall. Tony Khan does not know what he's doing. We can take this back to SmackDown versus Raw GM mode. I guarantee you, if you give us the AEW roster in that video game, the three of us would do better as GMs than he is. Now tell me where I'm lying. Tell me where I'm lying.
Listen, man. Right. Listen, there's some good things in AEW. Okay. Mariah May is amazing. Great women's champion. All right. Swerve Strickland is still carving a whole nother lane for himself while he's there. Okay. Private Party being tag team champions is a big deal. I still say that the Acclaim is probably one of the best tag teams in the division right now. Grizzly Young Veterans kicking ass over there too. There's some good things in AEW. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm critical of Trick Williams, I do not think that Tony Khan is immune to this criticism. He deserves a lot more.
But see, I'm not going to just leave it at Trick Williams and bring up Tony Khan, because it also brings me to the hate that Paul Levesque has been receiving as of late. And I just feel like it's unwarranted. Paul Levesque has only been in the seat 3 years. We got close to 40 years of Vincent Kennedy McMahon and his shenanigans. He gave us crime time. Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ for some. He gave us extra cool. He had the Mexicans.
Yeah, the Mexicans.
Yeah, he had them come out on lawnmowers.
Kerwin White. Oh, y'all remember that, do y'all? Chavo Guerrero when he was supposed to be.
Chuck and Larry.
Shit.
The Doc Kennel from Hell match.
What was the pirate? What was his name?
You put
the pirate from SmackDown that couldn't swim from the fucking
Birchill. You put
Birchill.
Some
He
version.
put Vito in a dress. Dude that was
So
in Full Blooded Italians in
full-blooded
ECW, wasn't
Italians. Yep.
he?
Which Vito actually follows the page. I don't know if y'all know that.
Really?
Yes.
Thanks, Vito. Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to Vito.
Yeah, but I say all that to say that there is so much smoke for Triple H. And it's been fans like us that have complained. We had the golden shovel. We kind of retired it, but we had the golden shovel, and we was giving it to Vince just about every single week. But he had literally 40 years of this lunacy going on, and we just kind of took it. But let Triple H not push the Street Profits in this issue. Montez want to go over to Twitter and put up little riddles. When Vince had you and the Viking Raiders doing all of these stupid ass competitions to say who was the better team. Y'all didn't say nothing. Where was them posts?
Do you know what happened in 08 when a certain first ever African American president took over $1 trillion deficit? Is this Triple H? And everybody go vote on Tuesday. Is this Triple H taking over? Is that the equivalent of having to clean up Vince's mess?
Yes, he has 40 years worth of madness to clean up. And sadly, Triple H is not going to be able to clean up all that crap. I'm sorry.
Because the guy came out saying Vince for man here now forever. Didn't he come out and say
all right, Logan, I love you.
No, I'm not finished, brother. Let me finish. Oops, I'm almost there.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
All right. I just need the talent to have the same type of energy that they had with Vincent Kennedy McMahon, that they had with Trips. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Trips ain't fumble, because why is the Hurt Business on AEW? Why? Why are they not still in WWE? There's a couple others. Ricochet. Well, Ricochet probably was. He had to go see for himself. Hey, buddy, look, it's this or that. And you went over there. You still in the mid card.
He left because of Samantha, bro. He was missing
What was
Samantha Irvin.
And with the Samantha thing, like I know all of us was butthurt about that, but she left, and she granted she obviously is in a very fortunate position to leave such a cushy job and not have nothing going on right now. Sure, TK might put himself in a little bit more debt just to keep her there, but we'll see how that goes, or to bring her there rather, because we saw Renee do the same thing. Jon Moxley left, and she waited till her contract was up. At least she waited till her contract was over. You know what I mean? Then she went over there to the land of make believe. But Samantha just says, "Oh no, I'm quitting. Y'all get it. I want to be a manager, and if I can't be a manager, I'm going to quit. Even though I'm amazing as an announcer, one of the most amazing announcers we've seen in eons."
She would have been an amazing manager. She would have probably saved Ricochet's career over there. But I digress.
No, she wouldn't. She was going to be mid as a manager. We're just going to be honest. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. She's going to be mid. What's Miro's ex-wife name?
Lana.
She's not going.
Lana.
She's not going to be half as good as Lana was. The Ravishing.
Oh my God! I am not having this conversation with you.
No, when they first paired Lana with Miro, Lana actually was a damn good heel / manager. They just dropped the ball because once again, VKM panicking, hitting that panic button. Oh, they're cheering Lana, so we got to turn her face and make her a wrestler. Yeah, that'll work.
And who wanted to see Lana wrestle?
Nobody.
Who?
Listen,
not it.
Listen, I am critical of one Paul Levesque because he gave me the black and gold brand at NXT with compelling storylines and things that make sense for 3 to 5 to 6 years, maybe. I would say for 6 years that he gave me that. So when he got the chance to be able to take over the WWE, I knew he had to clean some shit up. I understood that. I respected it. When I said the video that Trips is going back to get all his kids, he need to go back to CFOs, I really meant that. But this is the thing that I don't like about one Paul Levesque. He got in that chair that Vince used to sit in and started to realize that the smell had a different smell to it. It no longer smelled with the stench of an old man. It now smelled like him, so he felt like he was in more control. The problem with that is, with him being in control, is that he doesn't realize how many times he's fumbled, and he thinks he can fix everything when he can't. Trips won't even trust his own gut, because what Trips really should have done with the Jey Uso thing and the Braun Breaker thing is a very simple, long laid out plan for it to happen. But he had a rematch the next week because he said, we gotta get the title off so the story makes sense. You don't need to do that. It's a Vince thing. The AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes thing, literally copied and pasted from John Cena and Mark Henry. It's the exact same thing.
Mhm.
The Dom,
Yeah, but go ahead.
the Dom Mysterio, Rhea Ripley thing is literally China, Ivory, and Eddie Guerrero.
Mhm.
Copy and paste. Not anything different. Now you're trying to make it a bit different by adding on what you would do with certain aspects to it, with getting Rhea hurt with like Big Mommy Cool and everything else, which is fine. You don't have to do that. Go back to the roots of what you had. You had Dusty Rhodes. You had William Regal. William Regal's still there. He gonna tell your ass if it's shit. And lately, bro, it's been shit. Just has.
I don't think it's been shit. It just hasn't been what you've wanted and what some other fans have wanted.
That's
Now
what
is it?
Yeah. That's
My
what you're right.
My three biggest criticisms are the splitting up the tag team championships, because now they have not been defended at a premium live event since WrestleMania 40, either set of titles. He wasted the Money in the Bank, because how many times did Punk have to cross Drew McIntyre? You could have just easily just put Drew McIntyre into that match against Damian Priest without having him cash in, lose, then win a number one contendership, or just even, I think he just approached Damian Priest. Damian Priest got tired of him complaining or something. They wasted the briefcase. And then the third thing I will say is they're making championships feel less important to advance the storyline of the bloodline. And championships don't necessarily have to change hands for that to keep happening, because now these champions are kind of going about it. Well, we'll see what they do with Motor City, but Braun Breaker really, he wasn't on TV last week. So they're doing nothing to elevate the Intercontinental Championship in a sense. They could have, I feel like they could have just maybe did that with the tag titles.
Mhm.
They're still using the titles, but at the same time, at least they wouldn't have been playing hot potato with the championships to advance the storyline of the bloodline. Because there's no real feuds at this point, it seems like, other than trying to make the bloodline feel important, which I said, I get it. It's one of their top feuds, but more along the lines of maybe they didn't have to because to get Sammy and Jay involved, they could have just killed two birds with one stone. I think they could have let Jay have his moment in the sun at WrestleMania, because like we said, I think he should be done with the winning tag gold. Not necessarily going after it, but they could have did it that way. And that way, once he finally won a tag or a single championship, we knew he was going to lose it on his own type thing. His family wasn't going to be involved. I don't know. But it's not like anything pressing that I say it's like extremely egregious that Triple H has been doing.
Yeah.
Do y'all
And go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go
No,
ahead.
I just wanted to say, because the other part that I think fans aren't adding to the mix with this is that Trips has people to go to. See, Vince didn't have anybody over his head. He didn't have a TKO. Vince was able to just do what the hell he wanted to do, as long as he was making the money to keep his board of directors happy and keep his investors happy.
Mhm.
Because fans were just gonna go and deal with the product regardless of how much we hate it. Like you fans out there, yeah, I still remember you guys that didn't love Roman Reigns 10 years ago. Yeah, screw all of y'all, okay? Because you aren't real fans. You're fans to the ones. That's what you're fans of. You're not a fan of Joe Anoa'i.
Because he's boring. Don't do that.
No,
boring shit.
no. I'm not. I'm on my pedestal right now. Okay, I'm at the podium right now. Yes, I'm on my imaginary soapbox. Okay, it's my turn on the soapbox. All right, y'all want to say y'all ones now? Y'all wasn't with Roman in the gym. Okay, I was sitting there. Get it? Oops. Pause. All right. Wise man, why are you making that face? I said pause. So he has to deal with that board of directors. He has to deal with TKO. The whole storyline thing, Akil said he brought it up in one of the comments about not touching that storyline. We forgetting it's a guy on that board of directors named Dwayne Johnson that's not gonna let him touch that storyline. People don't really realize how much power The Rock got over there in that on that board. So yeah, it's and Akil, it was time, brother. It was time. You know, I've sat back, I've been cool. You know what I'm saying? I've let a lot subside, you know, but I had to because Paul Levesque is getting just challenged, you know. And these people didn't do this. They didn't do this to Vince. Vince sat back there with his steak and he told people, yeah, you're gonna be the next this person and the next that person. You're gonna be doing that flippy stuff, and they went and did it. Now y'all got the gall and the gumption to say, hey man, he what's up with this bloodline story? I'm tired of facing the bloodline. Shut up, Montez, before you mess up Bianca Push. Be humble, okay? You can go over there to AEW too, and we're gonna see you be in the mid card. You're gonna be in the mid card over there too, buddy. Tez Ford, that's gonna be your name over in AEW. Ted Ford.
That's an upgrade though, man. You've been in the mid card since elimination.
Call me Tez Ford. It's my time. Shut up. I'm sorry, wise man. Go ahead.
Bro, you really angry tonight, bro.
He's really angry. He's really upset.
Like, bro,
Huh?
you need a hug, bro. What's the matter, bro?
I had them shots, bro. You know I don't drink like that no more. So yeah, they got me.
Nah, because
Hey,
this basil hating got me feeling away. I'm not gonna hold you. This shit is strong. God damn.
So hold up. So King came and made a comment, which I think is a very interesting question. Do y'all think that Crown Jewel Championship has made the other titles stale?
Yes.
I don't understand the point of it.
Because the Prince of Saudi invests a lot of money into WWE, so therefore they do whatever he asks them to do.
They've been carrying it the last like 4 shows and we keep viewing it and nodding approval of dude, why are we dedicating
He put
2
money
minutes
into their championship. He put money into their championship, and now it's one of those things where like now it's like, okay, well, come on. Can we have such and such wrestle here? Can we have such and such wrestle here?
I just don't understand why they're carrying it at every show after he showed what they were fighting for. And then like now they're carrying it. It's like every episode of Raw and SmackDown, they show them carrying the championship, opening it up and closing it. And nodding.
Hey, that is stupid as hell.
Because no one's gonna because freaking Braun Strowman isn't carrying the greatest Royal Rumble championship.
Exactly.
So what are we doing?
Exactly.
You're not gonna make it a thing. You're only doing this to catch a bag for the check. If that's the case, then just do. If I was the Prince of Saudi, you decide how you want to wrestle, and let's go from there. Hey, guys, let's.
Yeah,
let's
it's like, are they gonna walk around with both belts?
They're not.
They
wouldn't even walk around with.
Like, what are we doing?
We're gonna see. That's KG. That's why we're seeing it so much now because we're gonna see it all of 2 seconds. Whoever's gonna hoist it, be it Gunther or Cody, they're gonna hoist it at the end of the pay-per-view, and that's gonna be the last time we see that title. The next time you see that title is gonna be WWE 2K26.
Nah, it'll be the following show after the pay-per-view.
I don't even think it'll be that, bro. Oh yeah. It'll be that. And then
I'm just waiting on the next event in Saudi Arabia. When they gonna change the title to Blood Money?
Oh, that's low, KG.
All right.
Bro.
Okay, we got to go to something else. We got to do something else. Phil, you ready?
Yeah.
Damn.
You ready, wise man?
You ready, wise man?
Hold up, bro.
You ready?
That was
Sponsored by First Aid Kits.
Whoa.
Jesus, KG. Logan. I'm sorry, not Logan. Phil, you ready?
Let's get it, bro.
Dude had a trainer sitting with peroxide next to the ring.
Nope.
Acknowledge your WCW.
I think you have a little crush on me. Ew, no. Yeah, I think you do.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hey! There goes my bag. don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. Oh, loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta do the Simone Werewolf to that one.
That's a that's a white girl I would leave the Nation of Islam for. That's a white girl I would leave the Nation of Islam for. You know what? That's that good homegrown American.
Pockets approved.
Like that's one of them things where it's like, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. Like that's if it ain't snowing, I ain't
going.
This is legit. Like, bro, she is like one of them white women that's like up there with like Liv Morgan. Like, oh, hey, I married a white woman. I'm great. I'm great. Oh, I'm not black enough for you? Well, me and my white woman is going over here to go listening to the Shattered Crows. Like, bro.
Evanescence.
We're going to an Evanescence concert.
Wake me up inside. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Bro, yeah. Well, I would go to a Taylor Swift concert with her. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Because she looks like that type of white girl. And there's white girls like that.
Kid Cave,
you know?
Winter is coming.
Kid Cave, bro. Kid Cave, bro. Kid Cave, bro. Welcome back, Kid Cave. Welcome back. Welcome back, Kid Cave.
Yeah, them type of snow bunnies. Yes, absolutely. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
The whiter the sugar, the sweeter the cake.
Yep.
In this instance, oh my brother, testify.
Nigga.
Oh yeah.
That
There is white cocaine. Yes.
That girl's name is Ella Envy. She is a 4-time NWA Tag Team Champion. She is known as the It Factor, ladies and gentlemen. You are
yes, she
is.
Her. She is a part of the It Factor. You know why? Because Black Man is going. Yes, we are.
Can I ask a serious question? Can I ask a serious question?
No fentanyl in there.
Can we?
This is pure white. This is pure white China.
This is pure white, baby. This is pure white.
This is the white. This is the white that Frank Lucas went to Vietnam to get. Yes. You trying to go in the jungle? Yeah, we already in the jungle with all these cockroaches and everything else. Yes.
I don't want to implicate nobody on here. Has everyone messed with a white girl at one point in this podcast?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I have not messed with 100% full milk and magnesia. I've had biracial relations.
So you never had a pure white girl, like a white girl?
No, not a white girl.
What's wrong with you? You haven't lived.
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you
We
doing?
know KG has.
Because I got the. Cause bro, I got the Ice Cube mug. Like, you know, they be thinking I'm mean, and I am mean, but I'm not always mean. Just speak to me. I'll speak back. I love talking to women. But you know, they kind of steer away from me. You know?
No.
I hope my baby mama ain't watching this.
No.
Sorry, baby.
Okay, all right. Let's have this conversation. KG, can you?
Let's go for it.
KG, I want you to jump in this conversation because I feel like, no offense, bro.
He knows the best.
I love you. You would know out of all of us.
He's had more white women than all of us.
I've had my white woman though hung out with hood people, so I don't think she was white enough for this conversation. Like, she's white, but she wasn't like, you know, like
she was invited to the picnic.
Yeah. Y'all know who she is.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know her.
No, you don't.
I don't know if you know her. KG should know her.
Yeah.
So what you getting at? What you getting at, Joe?
I mean, like that white woman is truly a white woman. Like a truly strawberry kiwi truly with the straw.
She has this is what I'm going for. I don't want a hood white woman. No. I don't
She
want
would-
ratchet. No, wait, shush. I don't want ratchet white. No, I want Advent Christmas calendar white every year. That's the type of white woman I want.
So you want Sol Ruka, you don't want Nikita Lyons.
I want not Nikita.
Okay, wait. You want Ren? You want Ren? Naturalist, whatever his name.
Who?
Okay, here we go. You want Anna J. White.
Shit. If it's pink and it don't stink, I'm going. What I'm getting at, that is a white woman from
White.
the Isles of Caucasus, like a Slavic, yes, them type white women I like. Yes, Nikita Lyons is the white girl that hangs out with black people. She not from the hood. She the cool white girl in high school that hang with the black girls.
Okay, yeah, that was the white girl I had. Yeah, that was the white girl I
That's
had.
Nikita Lyons. But yeah, that's fine. I don't want the white ratchet. No. But a white woman like that has a Christmas advent calendar every year. Yes.
Okay.
That white woman, her father would have a problem if she brought me home.
Is Gigi Dolan not white enough? It's not a question.
She is.
Gigi Dion.
Well, that's what Gigi Dolan. Gigi Dolan is who he's talking about.
That's who he meant, though. We knew it.
Don't say Dolan, I say Dion.
We knew
I know. We knew he meant though. Wait. Okay. All right. So let's break it down for the people that don't know.
Yes.
So
Mandy Rose white.
Mandy Rose would be a prime example of the white woman that you are approving of, right?
Yes.
KG, give.
But who the fuck is? I don't want to mess with no chick named Gigi Dion. Who the fuck is that?
No, Gigi Dolan is what he meant.
No.
Oh man.
Any chick with a dude name and try to pronounce it differently to make it.
Wait, Phil, because this is not really our expertise. We need to go ahead and give KG this because this is his expertise. He knows.
KG, yes, you are the white women assassin. Yes, you've had more white women than the law allowed in the 60s.
Yes.
KG, if they knew how many white women KG had, they would lynch him now.
KG be on the run in the 60s.
Yeah.
KG, what's the ideal white woman, brother? So people can understand what white they look for?
Mariah May.
Huh?
Mariah May.
British white is awesome. British white is awesome.
Wow.
I'm with that.
You want a colonizing white woman, huh? Okay.
Now look that girl, she good looking. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That girl good looking. Mariah May is a white woman that can get all types of pain. So is what it is.
But yeah, RWCW is fine. Yeah, she fine.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, that young lady's name is Ella Envy. She is a 4-time NWA champion. She is amazing. She put us on her story as well, thanking us with hearts as well. We appreciate that immensely. Shouts out to all the women of Caucasus. Shouts out to women of melanin descent. Shouts out to the women of Cantonese descent. Shouts out to
fuck all that, bro. Shout out to all the women's.
No, I gotta go down the list. Shouts out to all the Indian women's. Shouts out to all the Southern Draw women's. Shouts out to the women's that wear glasses. I see you.
This shout out and outro was brought to you by.
Point at me, motherfucker.
No, I was pointing at the camera so the women with glasses could actually see what I'm. So they can see because women with glasses can't see. I've noticed that women with nose ring, glasses, and tattoos can't see shit. They do this all the time when they drive. It's the scariest experience ever.
Because they they weed smokers too. So.
Yeah, that too. From my experience, if a woman has tattoos, nose piercing, glasses,
Look at KG.
she either struggles. She either struggles to see. So like every time you say, "Babe, look," yeah, all the time.
Phil said, "Who the hell is Joe?" What he said? GG. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Like,
Who the fuck is GGD?
look, put the comment back up. Put the comment back up.
Who's that?
Oh man.
So who the fuck is GGD?
That's
Every
something.
computer now has that auto.
Oh,
Red
shit.
square if you misspell something.
He was trying to say Dolan.
He said,
He was trying to say Dolan. He said, "Who the fuck is GGD?"
Right. Ain't no L.
He was trying to say Dolan, bro.
He said,
That shit say Dion.
he said, I don't want no damn GGD.
He said, GGD. No, hold up. Go back. And King Henry
Phil said, I don't want no man.
Look. This all King came and typing. GG Dion is all me FR. For real.
Oh, my stomach
So,
hurt.
Nigga said,
you can
this
have
nigga Phil
GG
said-
Dion.
This nigga Phil said, I don't want no white bitch, no man last.
The fuck?
No, look, this one took me out when he did this. He said, I don't want
I don't know white
this.
bitch.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
like, what are
my
you
stomach.
tapping? What are you
oh.
tapping?
This motherfucker said, this motherfucker Phil said, he said, GGD, who the fuck is that? I don't want no white bitch with no man last name.
Talking about Dylan, GG Dylan. Ain't no motherfucking L.
Oh,
He fuck.
Dolan, she was our WCW too. I don't know if I have a video.
Ooh.
I don't think we have a video.
Right.
Eons ago.
Dolan,
Eons ago.
not no motherfucking Dion.
Who the fuck is Polar Knights and why are they so infatuated with KG?
KG got a fan in here, and this from Twitch.
KG ass wearing a flannel with underwear like the motherfucker keep
He say
rolling back.
they say don't matter the name as long as they gone before breakfast.
I need a flannel like KMG to draw in the IB. Big white women are different though.
I big, or was he trying to say big white women?
I think he was trying to say big white women. They're different. People typing too fast.
How do you know KG getting big white women? though? He could just be getting white women.
He said the flannel tracks.
Oh, like big, like big
Yeah,
in bulk.
Yeah, like the flannel attracts them. It's like a wood. It's like a wood type.
Wait. I'm more upset at the fact that KG is sitting with a full long sleeve flannel on and underwear. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Shorts.
He's wearing
Bro,
shorts.
what the fuck? Bro,
He's
what
wearing
the fuck?
shorts. You're the only one that thinks that. This is KG. Listen, KG.
I swear to
Take
God,
that.
when he rolled back, we out with the GG thing, and he rolled back. I'm like, this motherfucking underwear, like, bro.
My
Why you on here?
my homie who was on this show. Pulled the thickest white woman I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a white woman so thick. I sent y'all a picture in the group chat. This is the thickest white woman I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a white woman that thick in my life. Most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Check the group chat. I'll resend it if I can find it. Shit. But yeah.
I know we getting ready to wrap up. I'm finna send this picture of Chloe Bailey in her Halloween costume to y'all.
No,
yeah,
don't
She
do
did.
that. That's oh my god.
Do
Why?
y'all want to do there's 7 matches? Y'all want to do a quick crown jewel pick since it's Saturday?
Oh, we got picked.
Oh yeah,
Shit, we got picked.
I got it.
Hold on one second. Guys, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Hot Take Wrestling on TikTok, Instagram, Wrestling Take on Twitter, Hot Take Wrestling Podcast on Twitch, MGTV Network. Please try to get us to 100 followers on Twitch. Try to get us to 2,000 on YouTube at MGTV Network. We are so close. Please help us. These are all the contributors to the podcast. Myself, Ken Gardner, Ill Will, Old Man Logan, No Chill with Phil, at Jay Lozada, at Low also helped us out as well. I'm going to ask Lo if she can do an interview with us, but we'll see how that goes. Also, Ella Envy, thank you for being on WCW. We appreciate you immensely. You guys are one of the great ones. I have no outro. But let's just do some picks right fast before we get out of here, and then everybody in the outro. Then Phil can get started with Hot Take After Dark in like 15 minutes.
All right, I got them here, so I'm gonna just run through this list, courtesy of CBS Sports. WWE Crown Jewel Championship: Cody Rhodes versus Gunther.
Cody.
I think Gunther's grabbing this. WWE Women's Crown Jewel Championship: Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan.
Liv.
Naya.
I'm going Nia as well. Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the Bloodline.
Bloodline
2.0.
Yeah, new bloodline.
Yeah.
Bloodline 2.0. Okay. Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed.
Seth Rollins.
I'm gonna go Bronson.
That makes sense.
All right. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Randy Orton by disqualification.
That makes sense.
I'm going Orton.
I'm gonna go Owens. All right. United States Championship: LA Knight versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
For shits and giggles.
Did you
For shits
sneeze
and
or did you
giggles.
just randomly yell like you had a Tourette?
I sneezed, bro. My bad.
I'm gonna go Andrade El Idolo.
KG, what you laughing at?
Hmm?
What you laughing at?
What you just said, you asked if you sneezed or if he had, like just yelled out.
Yeah, like bro, he didn't like, you know, when you sneeze it's like achoo. He just said it was like, bro, what the fuck?
I don't know what it was. Bro, it just came out. No, it scared the shit out of me. I was scared.
I'm like, bro, is you having a Tourette's fit? Like, bro, what the
Nigga, that shit scared me, nigga. That shit came from my belly button.
I got a home invasion. Probably because of a home.
Look,
it's probably a home invasion from Gigi Dion.
Probably is, bro.
All right, last match. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship: Bianca Belair and Jade versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven versus Metaphor, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus Damage Control, Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
Bianca and Jade.
I want Chelsea Green and Piper Niven to take it because Chelsea Green's a fine Canadian white woman. I think that's the white woman that we should be talking about.
See, King K, see how he always go back to the white women.
I know you're not, Joe, but you know how some people this podcast gonna perceive you. You're gonna perceive you as the dude and don't be a menace to South Central all drinking.
Yeah,
I said that before.
Excuse my beautiful African American queen.
Keep that white girl over there for me. Yeah. The Elijah Muhammad broke the mold when he made you, and that was an ugly ass white girl.
Where's white girl?
Did y'all make y'all picks?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Bianca and Jade. Yeah.
This is perfect. KG, give us your outro.
I have nothing. I'm sorry. Just be wary of Gigi Dion's.
I like that. All right, Logan, go ahead, give us your outro.
All right, it's Gigi Dolan, not Gigi Dion. So
Gigi Dolan, ladies and gentlemen, Gigi Dolan.
What if she's the niece of Celine? Maybe there is a Gigi Dion.
All right, there might be.
Yeah, I mean it could be.
You know, near far, wherever they are, we don't know.
It's probably in Canada somewhere.
Probably. But why does the heart go on? Is what we need to ask ourselves. All right.
Y'all just
what the
lost.
fuck y'all talking about? Y'all don't
They just wise man. They just lost.
I gave you Celine Dion songs, you guys. Shut up, Jesus Christ.
Joe is a singer.
Yep. All right, no chill, Phil. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Meyer Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the voice of violence on the indie circuit. I am the two-time child support slayer of the greater state of Illinois. I am Eminem, the Minister of Madness and Mayhem, and most importantly, medium meat. Got some medium meat for you. Hot Take After Dark coming up in a few minutes. Please tune in, join the chat, join the conversation. Hot Take After Dark is just that. It is an adult show on IG. Make sure you tune in, log in, follow us, and join the conversation tonight. Give me about 15 minutes or so, give or take. I had that rolling. But look, y'all, follow Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Follow us everywhere, man. We doing big things. If you got something to say, got something to talk about, hit us up on Hot Take After Dark. Akil keep talking about, y'all, I got beef on Hot Take After Dark. I don't know why we talking about beef when normally we talking about pussy and titties. So
It will not be. Yeah, it will not be no beef talk. I'm about to go to sleep. He talking about he got beef with me. Yeah, so save the beef for next week, Akil.
Yeah, that's weird. Beef, and we be talking about everything else. Also, hey, please continue to send us your booby pics. We heart boobies. Last week, with Black is Beautiful and Star Devereaux, Madame Star Devereaux. Apparently, we got less booby pics this week because y'all decided to send them the booby pics. But hey, we like boobies too. So Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we heart boobies. If you are a white woman and you would like your breast examined by KG, hey, send him some booby pics. He likes titties. Love titties. We do. And a scientific fact. I heard that women that get their breasts sucked regularly have a less chance of getting breast cancer. So ladies, get your titties sucked. From Dr. Phil. I ordered it, so write a script for it. All right, y'all. Hot Take After Dark in a little bit. We gonna get it crapping. Joe, fix your face. All right, y'all. Oh. Real quick. Before you cut the live. Mike Bibby is a better ball player than LeBron James.
All right, motherfucker. Get your ass off my fucking... Get your ass.
And if I can leave you guys with 2 words. I'm Batman.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot. Hot take after dark.